Hey everybody, it's Bust, continuing our playthrough of the Path of Champions. Today, we will be playing with Illaoi, and we are doing her half-a-star quest, the Buhru's Calling. And so, our Illaoi is pretty leveled up. We're going to have a pretty easy and quick time shooting through this. We're going to look at it mainly in the sense of kind of a speed run. And so, again, she is level 2. So when she attacks, you have the spawn 1. We start with the additional point of mana, and then on round start, we give the weakest opponent vulnerable. Her champion level is up to 14, which is getting pretty high. And then in terms of relic, we have when I level up Rally, along with when I'm summoned, give enemies vulnerable. This gives us the potential for these really big OTK turns to where we get to attack twice with an overwhelming Illaoi into whatever unit we want. And so, we are ready for battle. Let's go ahead and take her into this misfortune adventure. Feeling pretty good about this. I think we're going to win. But in terms of Illaoi, she does have some interesting strategies that go with her. We'll see if anything turns up. Spell mana is extremely good for her, and things that let us copy spells are extremely good as well, as we're looking to copy things like Tentacle Smash. But not finding anything like that here. Let's continue to re-roll, and here's one that I was exactly talking about. Slow but steady lets us Tentacle Smash twice off of the same spell. I don't think we're really going to need it in this particular battle, but as you advance through the rounds with Illaoi, this is one of the premier tier powers that you can be picking up. All right, on to battle with the Crackshot Corsair. Okay, I'm usually pretty willing to hang on to Illaoi, but this hand is just way too slow. We're going to look for our 1s and our 2-drops here. Try and get something on board so that we can cruise through this a little bit faster. Okay, picked up a Grumble Slug. It's going to let us get that spawn happening on the first turn. And that's what lets us Tentacle Smash on the second turn now if we want. And then with our double up spell, we can have this 7-power tentacle on the board. Should be able to close this out on our second attack. Get tentacled. All right, about to bring the business end. GG, Crackshot Corsair. You gave us very little resistance. Helps though. We got a kitty to help with this one though. She's the best of helpers. Very good at her job, doing kitty things. So let's see if we can get through this one without getting clawed. All right, anything good here? This stuff is all very expensive. We're not going to play this in any of our games, so let's give it a reroll. The Crumbling Sands, it's the cheapest thing here. We might get some usage out of it. I doubt it, but it's better than the other expensive options. Then in terms of the supports, again, we're looking for just cheap stuff. I never want the Lurker cards. The Senna stuff is way too slow. Maybe we'll end up playing a Stygian Onlooker this game, and so we'll pick up the Nocturne Pile. What's our adventure? Salvage? Okay. I don't exactly remember what that one does, but that's the one we'll go towards. I think it lets us... I don't think it picks up treasures. I think it's sort of... it's a shop, but all the cards are weak or something. We'll find out when we get there. I guess we'll learn something today. All right, but we got our Grumble Slug start. A big set of the Stygian Onlookers ready to battle. Okay, gonna pick up one of those delightful spells. Not just yet. Not yet. Okay, into battle. It's like I kind of want to take these monkey idols off of the board, but it's not a really high-powered unit. Then we should have hooked in the powder keg, as like he's just gonna block with the powder monkey. It's okay. We'll figure it out and make our way through. We just need that big Illaoi turn now. If things are gonna happen like this, then why not just give us the Illaoi? She's nowhere to be found. We at 20 yet with this open? No. Yeah, it takes so much trouble, so much work to get through this. How about now? 3, 6, 10, 13, 15. Never gonna finish this game. Sure. Got our bro back. Oh man, we should have sequenced that different. We could have gotten the extra damage in with the tentacle. I've never seen that interaction before, but we'll be okay. Not particularly worried about what's happening here. Rip Monkey Idol. I don't even know if we're going to end up playing Illaoi in this one. She's been non-existent. Alright, what do we got? Stygian Onlooker, our cheap unit. Sure. On to the salvage. What's that? Take as many cards as you want. Each costs you 1 health. Of course, the Blade of Exile looks pretty good. Don't think we want any of these. They're all fairly expensive, and so move forward from there. Ooh, another encounter. What's that? Incisive Tactician? I forget what he does. Well, I'm going to run up to this champion chest now. See if we can't get ourselves a third copy of Illaoi. There she is. I can't discard her this game. We've been discarding her in the start. I can't do it. I have to get one of these big Illaoi rallies in. It's one of my favorite things to say and one of my favorite things to do. We gotta go for it. The turn 1 Blade of the Exile. Fearsome Dog. Doubled up because we have that power we haven't used yet. Oh man. Watch out. Watch out, Lounging Lizard. Shit's about to get real. It's like I kind of wish now we'd saved the sword for the tentacle, so then we could have probably flipped Illaoi next turn. But we'll have to remember that for the next round. We can't make all the good plays every game. Got him. Okay, moving forward. What do we got? These cards all suck. I guess we'll take the Eye of Nagakaboros. Stays a little bit on theme at least. Into the item chest. These cards, not that great. We'll go with the +2 attack onto Illaoi. Hit up the shop. Check out those powers first. When you summon an ally, give it 1/1 this round. That works for me. And then otherwise, these cards aren't particularly necessary. Onto the healer. Let's say, get rid of something expensive. We got Crumbling Sands. Okay. On to the Misfortune Battle. What does she even do? I don't remember what her power is. I've only played this Misfortune run a few times. When the foe attacks with 6 units, deal 1 to the player's battling units and the player's nexus. So, if they attack with 6, they get a second love tap. Gotcha. I don't think the game will get to that point, but opponent has the options here. Finally, we get some of our double up abilities with the power that we have. We'll at least get to make usage of it this game. I'm going to start with the Grumble Slug so we can Tentacle Smash on turn 3 or on turn 2. But Answered Prayer is another viable choice. Want to attack here. It doesn't deal damage, but we do get the tentacle now. We're gonna get that Illaoi rally, aren't we? We're gonna have the 7 power tentacle now. It'll be 8 power when we attack. Goes to 9 with the Illaoi spawn, and then she'll get the flip. Sounds good to me. I just did a lot of mathematics. So FTP Bust isn't a master of the mathematics, and so I feel pretty good if I do it right. Oh, she wasn't on board yet, so we didn't get the vulnerable.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh, we're short. I shouldn't have. There's the flip. Okay, I was like, I shouldn't have qualified myself to being that good of a mathematician, but I didn't count in the Illaoi strike and getting her flip. All right, nice set of battles, and so again, it's a nice start into the Illaoi path. The things I like to look for with her are ways to either cheat on mana, specifically spell mana. You could see in that game how useful it was to have the slow spells are doubled up. That doesn't let you cheat on spell mana, but I tend to view her as a spell-based champion and not so much a unit-based champion. You're looking more to get this big kind of OTK combo together with the big tentacles and Illaoi and the rallies. And so I'm not really looking for the units as much as spells and then things that let us boost our tentacles. But not a bad run. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. You have yourselves a good one out there.